Hey friends, welcome to this video. And in previous video I talked about configuring a virtual machine using Vagrant, and in this video I'm going to dive a bit deeper and explain some of the concepts related to Vagrant file that you can use to make your life simple working with virtual machines. Suppose this is our host operating system and then this is our guest operating system. So what I'm going to do is configure a web server here so that you can access this web server from your host operating system. Now for this we need to do a technique which is called port forwarding, and we are going to forward the port from guest operating system to the host operating system. So this will enable us to access the web server that is being hosted in the guest operating system from the host operating system. So let's get started. So this is the code from my previous video, and if you haven't seen it you can go ahead and watch the video. I've given a link here. Now the first thing that I need to do is configure a web server inside my virtual machine, and I can do it by using an option called provision, where I can define a shell where I will use the inline shell functionality. I can just write the commands that are required to install the web server, and I'm going to install nginx, and I will just use an option -y so that it can automatically accept, and I will just also do an update before installing the nginx. Now I can just type shell here. So this means whatever is between this starting shell and ending shell, this would be applied to the virtual machine. Alright, so we have defined the script, but we also need to forward the port, and for this I need to add a configuration for this virtual machine that the network, and I will define forwarded port as that configuration where the guest port is 80. This means the port that would be the part of the virtual machine will be forwarded to the host port of 8080. And this is a one-line configuration, and I will just try to comment forward the port 80 to 80. And if I do a Vagrant up, so you will see and you see this part will explain what's going to happen. Forwarding ports 80 from guest, 8080 to host, that is adapter 1, and 2020 that is on guest, to 4 times 2 on host, so that you can use to SSH as well. Once nginx is installed, I can just type the address and you're able to access the web server of this virtual machine. So it's installing the packages. Alright, so now it is going to install nginx. So you can see as of now it's not able to access it, but nginx is installed, and now you would be able to access nginx from the guest. It is working on port number 80, and in the host you are going to access it at port number 8080. So I hope this concept is clear, and in case you have any issues you can just put in the comment box and I would be happy to reply. Thanks for watching this video, and I will see you in the